For today's cup of coffee with Scream.
Cup of coffee.
Oh, it's been another screamer for sure.
Yeah.
And we've got a full moon tonight. We're recording this on October the 6th, 2025. And that full moon is in Aries. And oh God, there's been so much Aries energy everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's just the moon that's in Aries. Now, some of those outer planets that's getting ready to go into Aries. Yeah. That's going to be interesting.
The fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know there's been a lot of people trying to avoid the news and stuff like that. And that's one of the reasons, because it is so everywhere and it is so just ridiculous right now. Mm-hmm. That's why we've sort of stayed away from it, because there's other people that's doing that. And besides, it's spoopy season.
Oh, I have no idea what's going on right now politically. I have no idea.
It ain't just political anymore. It's not. It's cultural. It's nationwide.
Yeah, I got no idea what's going on.
Yeah, well, it's one of those you can be aware. Situational awareness everywhere all the time. That's it. Some of us have lived that way for a long time, but it's just, yeah, more needed now than ever.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. But it's spoopy season. It is spoopy season. Mm-hmm. And within that, there are a lot of musical artists. And I don't think that I have gone on Spotify and created. I have created some lists on Spotify. You can just look up Orlando and it should be there. Mm-hmm. I don't even try on some of that stuff. It's just for our benefit. But I need to make one that's for Halloween. I don't think I've done that. I really don't. And for a long time, every year, and it was several years running, I would make us a CD.
Yeah, you would.
And there's so many cool artists out there. And
Halloween hits.
There's lots of stuff, especially from the 40s, the 30s and 40s, and even the 20s. Mm-hmm. I love the vintage Halloween music.
Yeah. Well, your CDs was always like a blend of all age group music.
Yeah. And I would have themes and stuff like that, because that was one of the things, even when I was a DJ, I could have like different themes for the day. Mm-hmm. And it just cool stuff. That was back when you would, and you know, if you had a station manager or whoever that was, it's like, we're going to do top 40. Yeah, let's bore the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
Because that's just, you know, I miss radio. God, I miss radio when it was radio, not this pre-programmed bullshit that you have today.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's some shit.
Yeah, and I despise Howard Stern, and have for many, many decades.
He's a horrible human being.
Well, he started as far as a lot of the vulgarity. Mm-hmm. That it became popular, and it's like, oh, it's edgy. No, it's just vulgar.
And what, now he's trying to do that PC bullshit?
He's
bullshit?
Made his millions, and it's just one of those that he, you know, he's lived long enough to be the villain. Of course, he never was a good guy. That's what people do not understand. They never understood, a lot of times, even back from the beginning, he was not a good guy. Mm-hmm. When you bring people in your studio not to find out about them, but to shame and humiliate him, you're not a good guy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's literally how he built his career, was insulting people.
Yeah.
He humiliated so many. He absolutely just tore Anna Nicole Smith up.
Right. Just because he could.
Yeah.
And it's like, she had a lot of problems, but she was a very fragile person. She was.
Yeah.
And, you know, whoever, it was another one of those, there's been a lot of correlation between her and Marilyn Monroe. There was just an essence there.
Some people had theorized that she was actually like a reincarnation of Marilyn Monroe in a way.
Well,
but, and that thing where she married dude, like people trying to accuse her of marrying dude for money or whatever. No, I think she actually did love the dude.
I think that she cared about the old man. I really do. And I'm sure that there was some gold digger energy on some of that. I mean, she was poor, and he was willing, if that was between them, And
Right.
from my understanding, the ones that were complaining about it were his children. It's like, oh, well, she just wanted the money. Well, what did they want? They wanted the money.
Right. They were mad that she got the money.
But as far as the addiction issue, and people would take advantage, and it's tragic.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Her
just
managers
totally,
took advantage of her.
yeah,
Oof.
yeah. And it's just one of those, and to have that televised,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like watching a train wreck.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, she was one of those that I did watch the show, and I would sit there and pray for the girl. I mean, I did.
We watched the same thing with Britney Spears.
Yeah. Any of those people, let me tell you something, fame and all that, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Not at all. So, it's just weird stuff. But radio, just loved radio as it used to be. And you can find some wonderful things there on YouTube. I think that Rumble's trying to get more variety of programming and stuff over there. BitChute, like God love them, they're all over the page. But you can find people that they have done these compilations of all kinds of music for Halloween. And it's not just the song Thriller, which is one of the most overplayed Halloween songs ever.
Yeah. Give it a rest.
Because there's so many other ones out there that were not necessarily designed just for Halloween, but they fit in that category.
Yeah.
And there are artists that's just the essence of who they were all the time.
Can I give an example of a song that goes into Halloween but wasn't made for it?
Okay.
The Vampire Song by Concrete Blonde.
Oh, yeah.
The Bloodletting song.
Oh, my God. Concrete Blonde. I mean, that whole Bloodletting album, that was just goth. Yeah, up one side and down the other. That could have been a soundtrack to Anne Rice.
It could have.
A
really
lot of
could've.
that. It was just, yeah. Just awesome stuff. Concrete Blonde was great.
Mm-hmm.
And what a voice.
Yeah.
Johnette Napolitano, it's an amazing voice.
No one else like her.
No, that strong female, just that smoky essence of New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the other ones that you've got, Screamin' Jay Hawkins was one of the first shock, I won't say rock, but he was sort of in his own category on that stuff.
Yeah. He was completely just on his own with his shtick.
And I Put a Spell on You, and it was so awesome, but he had other stuff that was good. But that's another one that's terribly overplayed at Halloween.
Yeah.
Terribly.
Yeah.
But the man would come out, on stage in a coffin and different things like that. He had the whole spiel as far as, like, the voodoo doctor and everything, the bone through the nose.
He could have been in
awesome.
voodoo. Who knows?
He could have been. It wouldn't surprise me.
Oof.
Some of the other ones, of course, one of our favorites, Alice Cooper.
Yes. Yes.
And Alice Cooper, everybody's like, oh, school's out or no more Mr. Nice Guy. Oh, no.
Please stop with those songs.
Go down into the discography and the different songs and stuff like that. And he has got some amazing ones and some that will just scary as hell.
Delve into Dada.
Yeah.
Delve into, what was that at Steven?
Uh-huh. Oh, that thing about that reoccurring thing of Steven, which did start as far as Welcome to My Nightmare.
Yeah.
And you really don't quite know who Steven is.
Mm-mm.
But apparently he's got some severe issues. Listen to the song Dead Things. Yeah.
That's fucked.
There's some that are just more Halloween than Halloween is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, like, Ozzy is another one that had some amazing, spoopy, like, Bark at the Moon.
Mm-hmm. His music is really good.
What a fabulous werewolf song that is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, shit, you could even throw Iron Man in that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, Iron Man is very much comic book. And that was the whole basis of it. It was comic book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's some of
It's
this
goodness.
people want to make more out of it than it is. It's not always that deep.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one that's interesting, Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie kind of scares me. He's
He should kind of scare anyone.
yeah.
Like that dude. There's an essence to him that's just like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like sort of, that one album that he had. What's the one I'm looking for?
Hellbilly.
Yeah,
Hellbilly Deluxe.
yeah. And now that's got some really good, and it sort of is a musical horror movie,
Yeah.
which is a whole lot better than his actual horror movies. It's more cohesive, and it's the gratuitous, just over the top occult everything. And the violence, and he makes Tarantino blush.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, no.
I'm never watching a House of a Thousand Corpses again.
Yeah, and once is
I'm
enough.
never watching the sequel to Thousand Corpses.
Yeah.
And I sure as hell ain't watching that one witch
Lords of Salem.
Lords of Salem thing.
Yeah,
Never
that one, it's odd. It's really not, it's odd.
Now I am interested in seeing his reboot. Oh God, what is that? It was the competitor to the Addams Family.
Oh, I know what you were talking about. And
Black hair, one white streak.
Yeah, I know, and I can't think of Munsters.
The Munsters, yeah.
We
He did a
watched
reboot.
part of that, didn't we?
No, I don't think we did.
I think we did, and it
watched-
was so over the top we couldn't finish it.
I don't think it was over the top. I think it was just that spastic
Yeah.
as far as it being made.
That they tried to put everything in it, and you just, it was overwhelming.
I never did see Cassandra Peterson's part in it, though.
No.
Which is why I wanted to watch it,
Yeah.
because she actually played something other than Elvira.
We might have to try to finish that one, at some point. We honestly did make it about halfway through, and it's just like, no, I'm tired now. I want to do something else.
Yeah. Yeah, over it. We did try to watch that.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't horrible. It was just overwhelming, even
Yeah.
for ADHD people.
Yeah.
So,
It's
but
like, dude, were you on drugs? Did you drop acid when you tried to make that?
That was a given. That was a given that there was drugs involved there.
You know what? You got a point.
And another person that, God, he's had a hell of a time, and it's like, oh look, the consequences of my own choices. Marilyn Manson. And when Manson first came on the scene, it wasn't the music as much as it was the videos. And the videos were very much horror movie. A lot of them. Nobody had ever done anything like that. But
Yeah.
some of his, not all of it, a lot of his music, really good.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But he's another one. He's kind of scary.
Oh, yeah. You know he's got like a snuff film or two out there.
Well, what was interesting, I heard him, it's been several years ago, and I can't remember if it was on one of those celebrity ghost stories or whatever it was, paranormal adventures. And he spoke about when he was a teenager, somewhere through there, and they had moved, and that he didn't fit in. Well, of course he didn't. People that are creative and artistic a lot of times don't. And was trying to make friends in the neighborhood. That's always rough on kids when you're the new kid. But they had found this book. Somehow they had gotten hold of some kind of a occult book or found one or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that the other ones had left him, I don't know, in a pit or something. I mean, no kidding. And basically he had summoned something, was what he was alluding to. So, could the man be possessed? Quite possibly.
Yeah.
And drugs is a form of possession.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's a lot of the poor life choices made while on drugs and or possessed. Yeah, it's not a good recipe for success. And one of the ones that they have mentioned here on this list that I'm looking through, GWAR.
Oh, God.
I'm not a huge fan of GWAR, but again, it's comic book.
I never even...
Some
I
of
think
their
I
stuff,
tried to look up Guar once, and I didn't make it far.
I can't even. At one point, I had thought about going and seeing them because they actually are from. They're from Northern Virginia, and the gentleman that was the lead singer for a long time, and I can't believe I can't think of his name right now, that he had passed away. No, he actually was very talented. I mean, if you sit and listen to his voice, he was really good.
See, I
Dave
never
Brocky,
even listened to
I
Guar
think he was the
before.
one that had died. There's probably Guar fans out there going, "No, Orlando, it was this and this and this." And it's like, okay, okay. But these people, again, with not good lifestyles, that's what happens with some of that stuff. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything about the thing. Like I
Yeah,
said,
he
I think I
was.
tried.
He was another one who was sort of like, as far as guitarists for Wasp.
As far as Guar, like I think I looked it up once, and then I didn't even watch a video or something like that. It had nothing to do with it. I think I got distracted or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's like I said, it's comic book.
Because I know one of the girls that I went to beauty school with, she told me about Guar. You
Oh,
told me
that's
about
funny.
Guar.
Yeah,
Other people have told me about Guar. Not many, but. And I'm like, okay, I need to look them up. I actually need to listen to their music,
yeah.
and still haven't.
There's some of the stuff that I could, and if I remember, to find you some songs that are good songs.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, it was a comic book, and just trying to find a niche
Yeah. Well, they did make
within
their own niche.
they did, and they still going,
Mm-hmm.
is to somewhat, to a degree.
Yeah.
And people, some of the other ones put in like the group Ghost. I'm not a fan because it's just they're so studio. It's
Ghost
like
is also. I think they're blasphemous, aren't they?
I haven't listened. Like I said, I never listened to their stuff because they were just
Like Holy Mary.
I don't do the blasphemy stuff. I mean, that was a problem with Manson because Manson was very wounded by religion. A lot of people are.
Yeah.
And those songs I would skip over. So yeah, but Ghost was just musically, yeah, it just never did grab me.
Mm-hmm.
We were typo negative. Yeah, Peter Steele. The essence, the sound of goth.
Yeah.
And we had recently, I think it was North Node Dan over on X, that he had sent me a link to an artist, if I can find his name. His name is Denis Pauna?
Puana.
Pauna?
I don't know. That's a bad last name.
And, well, I don't know what nation that he's from.
You're right.
But
That's not a bad last name.
as far as he's doing covers in a type O negative style, he sounds so close to Peter Steele. I mean, he's phenomenal. The music is phenomenal. His voice is phenomenal. I am grateful to Dan for sharing that with me, which I've shared with others. And I'm doing so now.
Yeah. He sounds almost identical to him. Like spooky identical.
Yeah. Yeah. It was so good. I mean, just awesome. I will put a link to this gentleman's page so that you can partake of his music. It's phenomenal if you're a typo negative fan.
Mm-hmm.
But just wonderful things that you don't think about. And at some point we will do a sound list. If I can say that I'm at this point in the night, it's like blah blah blah. Everybody's had problems with the blah 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 lately. Oh God! It's the moon and Aries.
Yeah. It's been happening a lot.
Mm-hmm. But we will do a sound list, and Possum Kingdom is going to be on there. Because Possum Kingdom has to be on every spooky playlist. Yeah.
Make up your mind.
God, it's so awesome. It's so
Do
awesome.
you want to die?
I mean,
Fuck.
To think that's the most popular song that they had, but everybody knows it. And it just takes one hit, and then somebody can ride on that a lot of times for life.
One hit wonders, and then doing those star cruises.
Uh-huh.
They're stuck doing the star cruises.
I don't know. Wouldn't you hate to think that you were on some kind of a cruise ship and with the Possum Kingdom playing in the background?
You know what? That wouldn't be bad. It's better than... You know that one lady that had that disco song that she just did the high note or whatever the fuck?
Oh, God, I don't know. There was
She had the red afro or whatever.
I don't know that one.
Lady Bump.
Oh, no, I don't even know. Bump. I don't even remember that one.
She's stuck doing those things for old people now. At those big rich events or whatever the fuck. She fits right in.
That's funny. Oh, God, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
And she doesn't even sing now. She just lip syncs.
Well, she's old, too, so that's...
Yeah. Mariah Carey's about the same age as her, but she's still...
God.
But she's still singing live, and she's nailing it.
Well, hopefully, maybe, I don't know. They may have clones of those at some point. And there was other honorable mentions here on that. I don't consider Sisters of Mercy Halloween. They just goth.
Yeah, they're just goth.
Even
them. Though
I love them.
Pretentious as fuck and don't want to say that they're goth.
I love them.
Yeah.
But it's so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes just listen to the music. Don't look into the background of the band members and stuff. Because it can ruin the music for you. It really can when you're like, wow, I really like the music, but so-and-so is just an ass.
Well, that's when you got to separate the art from the artist.
If you can.
Yeah.
If you can, and you can't always. And they were talking about as far as Slipknot and just the mask that Slipknot. Mm-hmm. And I understand why they did that, because that was that element. They were another group that when they came out, there was nobody else like them.
Yeah. And
there's been a lot of copies on Slipknot, but for the most part, no, they ain't nobody else will be Corey Taylor.
Nobody else.
And Corey Taylor, he is just amazing. And then Joey Jordison, who was the drummer that passed a year or so ago, fucking phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
My God, he was so good. I would have loved to have seen them in concert at some point. Mm-hmm. So, anyhow, wonderful. And they were talking about Kiss as far as just the makeup.
Yeah, but that they don't have anything.
I don't think of them being Halloween-y.
Yeah, they're too upbeat to be Halloween.
Yeah, but it was just
I don't think they have a single song that would go into Halloween.
No, I will tell you this as far as people at Halloween with the costumes. Mm-hmm. And when I was at ETSU, there were some guys that they did drywall, and they've got those little drywall stilts that they walk on, and to do the Kiss costumes on those drywall stilts, just awesome.
Yeah.
To be in the presence of somebody that is doing that. I mean, it was so fun.
Yeah.
The 80s were so great. Just all kinds of things. And as far as the people that go into you've got some of these, the death metal and stuff. No. That's what we want. Fun, spoopy, not some of this other stuff.
Yeah, nah, the death metal, that's way too dark.
Yeah. Celtic Frost taught me long years ago. It's like, no, this is not what I want to be listening to, especially not 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And it's just like, no.
Yeah.
No.
They probably had like curses and spells and shit in their songs.
And do not listen to stuff that you do not understand the lyrics. It's always just wisdom.
Yeah.
So let us know some of your favorite Halloween rockers. What? You're looking at me. What, did I cut you? Did I have to stop your thought?
I'm thinking. Nina Hagen. She does have a few songs that would go into Halloween.
I can see that. Oh, she's just odd. She is just so artistic and out there, but in a fun way.
Yeah, she's one of those, like, I can listen to her in her original language and be perfectly fine, because she ain't gonna be putting no shit in there.
No.
There's no spells, nothing.
No.
She's just artsy, that's all.
Yeah. And it's sad that Nina Hagen wasn't as appreciated here in the States as she was over in Europe.
Yeah. Because, like, she had some good shit. Imagine if she blew up over here.
Well, and I don't understand because Bjork's
got popular.
and Nina Hagen, honestly, is more talented than Bjork. I'm not a fan of Bjork because it's just sort of like, she's just weird.
Well, there's a difference. Well, like, let's face it, Bjork is not that great vocally.
No.
While Nina Hagen, she is operatic trained.
Yes. Yeah, she really is. And just, like I said, she's just art. She is one of those, the embodiment of art.
Mm-hmm.
And her facial expressions, and she wasn't afraid to use every expression that a human face can make, she would do so in a performance.
Yeah. It was the whole... To watch Nina Hagen is to have a whole experience.
Yeah. Yeah. There may be people going, who the hell are they talking about? If I remember, I will put a link, even on some of the videos.
Nina Hagen. So bad. That is like the one that you got to introduce them with.
Yeah. Well, remind me when I'm, editing and stuff, and I'll do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know what bands that just are the embodiment of Halloween year round. And I'm sure that this was just off the top of my head. I didn't make a full list or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But put that in the comment section because we can talk about music. It's one of my primary coping skills, always has been.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you want to tell them where we can be found?
You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at RolandaCOCWS. Thank you all for joining us, and have a good.
Yeah. Have fun, spoopy. Don't. If you have enough of the real world spoopy, turn it off for a while.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's things you can do something about and those that you can't.
Mm-hmm.
And learn to know the difference on that.
Yep.
Yes. You always remember you're loved. Treat other people the way you would like to be treated. Be in prayer one for another. Mm-hmm. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Yep.
Bye.